This simple AI automation is a productivity game changer. Basically, every time I get an email, all the action items from the email are added to my task board in Notion automatically. Even if this use case isn't for you, I hope this video still inspires you to start thinking about how you can build these automations, and maybe you'll get inspired and have rush of ideas of other things you can automate in your work. All right, so let's get into the tutorial. So we're gonna use Zapier as our platform for automation, and our trigger is gonna be Gmail. This is gonna trigger automation. So I'm just gonna use Gmail as my app, new email as a trigger event. I'm just connecting my email account. This could be Outlook, this could be Gmail, this could be any platform that you use. In configuration, I just have to I could select if it's just gonna be all mailboxes. Maybe there's certain mailboxes that I wanna use for automation and others not so much. Could be internal, could be external. So you can really filter mailboxes if you really need to and quickly test out the automation to make sure it's connected properly. The next step here is gonna be using AI. So we're gonna be using ChatGPT as our app, and our action event here is gonna be extract structured data. You have to connect your ChatGPT account with the API so you can run this automation. And then once you do so, we're gonna go to the configure tab, where under unstructured text, I have basically subject from the email, body of the email, and the sender name. Pick one of the models from ChatGPT. So just gonna use 4.0, keep things simple. We don't have to change a whole bunch of settings. Just go down to description here. This is where you can sort of add your prompt in terms of what you want AI to do in this case. So for this demo, I'm keeping it simple. You're an executive assistant. Your job is to look for emails and identify action items meant for me. Look for deadlines, dependencies, or any prerequisites. And then under values to extract, just adding action items, prerequisite, task title, and deadline. So this is where when the AI is gonna look at the email content, these are gonna be the variables it's gonna give back to us. So we're just defining exactly what information we need to extract from that particular email. And for example, maybe you wanna train AI better, you wanna tell AI what action items mean for you for your work. You can go down here and just add those description, just sort of explain or fine tune the prompt a little bit so AI knows exactly what you're looking for. And of course, working with AI could be an iterative process. So if your automation isn't working well, look for those examples. Maybe add here, it's hey, this is an example of action item. So AI can a bit more smarter with your particular use case in this case. But yeah, we'll keep things generic for this video. We're just gonna keep moving along and then just test to make sure it's picking the fields correctly and everything looks pretty good. And our next step is gonna be adding that item to your task board, wherever that might be. So in my case, it's Notion. It could be Trello, Monday.com, ClickUp, whatever platform you use, it's all compatible with Zapier. So just pick whatever task management, project management. If it's Slack, if that's what you want to use for sending yourself a notification, might be a little pointless, but option is still there. So connect your application there, pick the action event. So in this case, we're going to be picking add and create a database item, and then just connect your account, configure the step. So just pick the database that you want to add the name from. For the name, we're going to be picking the task title, which we are extracting from the ChatGPT step. And under content, I'm extracting the action items, the prerequisites, and deadline, just whatever I think I would need when I'm just looking at the task board. And of course, you still want to check your emails and whatnot, but again, you have things on your task board at a glance right off the bat. So this is just something I wanted to extract for this demonstration here. And then we hit continue to make sure everything looks good. And then that's it. We're going to publish the app. It's that simple. No coding experience, no background in engineering of any kind. If you're using any project management software, it's as simple as that one. So here for the demo, I'm going to send myself an email here. So this is an email, just just some Q4 campaign breakdown. Fun fact, I kind of use AI to generate this fake email. So here it says one thing I'd like to discuss further is allocation of new podcast sponsorships. I'm a bit concerned that we're spreading ourselves too thin across too many shows. Could you pull together a short list of maybe 3 to 5 podcasts that you think would be good, best for ROI? It'll be great that we have the list by Tuesday so we can review in our team meeting. Also, the mockups for the holiday theme ads look fantastic. So that's kind of the gist of the email. You can pause the video and really read the email if you want to kind of dig into it. But as soon as I hit the email, I get the email, the automation was running, and in my sprint board, I had this task ready to go. So the task says podcast sponsorship allocation discussion. The action item here, it says pull together a short list of 3 to 5 podcasts that would give the best ROI. Prerequisites are review the Q4 campaign breakdown and engagement numbers for Instagram Reels, and deadline is next Tuesday. We were able to use AI to parse that information from that email and add it to our Notion task board automatically. Again, I didn't really spend too much time in terms of fine tuning, prompting, and all that stuff. It was very simple, gets the job done, and hopefully this does show you how easy it is to start building these little AI automations. They can start taking these little low value tasks from your busy day, so you can focus on the tasks that you actually find fulfilling and you're actually good at, and not just the mundane boring stuff. And leave a comment, we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it inspiring, useful, educational, and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more cool content. Peace.